up, everybody? It's Big Daddy Cool over here at WWE.
Oh, you want me to hit live?
Picking up tickets from the Las Vegas Convention Center. The internet will be on fire. Great move if you're like fighting a friend. One time put my ex-girlfriend, she was my girlfriend at the time, into the crippler crossface because she's like, it looks like it doesn't hurt. And I was like,
she's still around?
No, she's not.
Yeah.
No. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. It's not.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. In a minute, hopefully, one of our co-hosts will be back here, but we are live for tonight for the AEW prediction show. Like I said, my co-host, host of the show, is joining back right now. We're going to keep the poster up. I'm one of the hosts tonight, filling in Maddog Kelly. We're going to be joined by Bobby Steele here in a minute, one of the hosts of the AEW All Elite podcast on UPRW. This is a stacked card. I'm going to leave this poster up till my friend Bobby gets back in the studio here. But no, this is a stacked card. We got everything here. So as we get into this is a lot of everybody. CMLL. Oh my God, I think who's on this? New Japan, AEW, this is everybody. So we're trying to bring in Bobby here. Welcome, and let's finally take that down. Welcome back, my friend. Technical difficulties we had, but now we're good. Welcome to the show, or I guess you can welcome me to the show because this is your show and I'm just here helping you. So
hey, what's going on, guys? Maddog, sorry about that. My lab lost connection there, but we are back. Welcome, guys to the UPR episode, special edition. This is the AEW Forbidden Door 2026 prediction show. AEW Forbidden Door will be live this Sunday, streaming on HBO Max. Start time is free on HBO Max. For those of y'all that have HBO Max.
I think the start time is what? It's 8 p.m., but I think the buy-in's at 7, right?
7 p.m.
6? Yeah.
Yep, 7 p.m. All right.
They only have one match for the buy-in. I'm surprised about that.
In total, there's 10 matches total if you include the buy-in. All right, so
okay, so what match do you want to start with first? I guess we'll start with the buy-in match, right? Is this the right one? Oh God, no, that's not the right one. I had
it is. It is. We'll start buy-in.
Yeah, might as well. Why not? What do you
we
think
have
about this match?
It's the AEW Women's World Tag Team titles on the line. We have Divine Dominating.
Where's that? I had that somewhere.
I can't pronounce them. Divine Dominating, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, where is this? What are we doing here? There. No, wait, that's not it. But that is another match. I don't know where I put that match. I don't know if I have that one, but I thought I put it in here. Maybe it didn't fit in the studio card. But yes, I do know which one you're talking about. I believe it's who is it now? It's the I had it earlier. It was the whatchamacallit. I know it's Megan Vane and the other one. And if I'm not mistaken, I gotta get the card back up. But if I'm not mistaken, I know it's Megan Vane and it's the other one. And yeah, so
they're taking on Thunder Rosa and
Thunder
Olympia.
Rosa and Olympia. Yes. I see it here. I don't know why I don't have it. I apologize, Bobby. That's on me for not having it up. And it's in my AEW folder with the rest of the pictures. So the fact that I did not upload here is crazy when I thought I had them all. That's okay though. Anyway, who do you think's gonna win this match?
I'm gonna go with Megan Vane and her tag team partner I forgot her name already.
Leonie Cross, right? Or Leon
Yeah,
Cross, right? Leonie, right? Yeah,
yeah,
Cross. I think that's how you say
Leonie
it. Yeah,
Cross. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna go with
yeah.
I'm gonna go with
No,
them.
I agree with you. I think Divine Dominion's gonna win. I don't see Thunder Rosa and Olympia ending up winning. Like I said, that was on me for not having it there. So that's the only buy-in match we have. Knowing them, they're gonna add more. Knowing AEW, Bobby, they'll probably add the Costco guy because they always get the Costco guy involved in this. In these shows. Do you know who the Costco guy is? The guy, the
I
big
have no
boom.
idea.
He's the
I have no
you
idea
don't
who the
know
Costco
AJ
guy is.
AJ Francis? He's the goes by Big
Oh,
Boom.
yeah, I do.
AJ
Yeah, I do.
Francis,
Yeah, I do.
Boom.
Yep,
Yeah,
I know him.
him
Okay.
and his
Yep.
son do that boom thing. They call him the Costco guy on TikTok because of I guess he goes to Costco and does a lot of TikToks from there. I don't know. All I know is AEW brought him in, right? And now all of a sudden he's like this big like wrestler superstar. His son's really big too, apparently in AEW. So, but
Right.
sneak into the show that they always do. I think they're always popular. So
Yeah. All right. So we're both in agreement. We think Divine Dominion are going to retain the belts.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Here's
that.
the
All
thing:
right.
Megan Bayne is one of my favorites right now, and she's been on such a roll. From what I have seen, haven't been watching much AEW lately because of the World Cup. But when I have been watching AEW, I will say Megan Bayne's been such on a roll, especially Saturday night on Collision. So yeah. So, but yes, I agree. I think Megan Bayne and Leon Cross are gonna win. Yeah.
All right.
So,
The
what match do you want to talk about next? Because there's so
next,
many matches on this
yeah.
card.
Next match we got the finals of the Owen Hart Women's Tournament. The finals we have Maya World against Mercedes Moné.
I thought I had that up here too. I'm telling you, these pictures did not go over. I swear to God, when I do have the pictures, I do have some pictures, but this one also did not get transferred over. I guess because I ran out of room. That's fine. Whatever. Anyway, you already know where this is going. Obviously,
Don't say it.
you
Don't say
know
it. Please
where
don't.
this
Say,
is
don't say.
going, Bobby.
Don't say it. Please don't. Please don't say it.
CEO,
Don't. No.
CEO.
No.
You know the
Oh
CEO
no.
is going to win to go on to what's that? What's the big one called? Allin in London. How can they not have CEO? Fun fact: the CEO won in London once already. She won the championship there against Dr. Britt Baker DMD. So I do believe that we are going to have Mercedes Moné challenge Thekla
So
All In.
so this is going to be, I think, the first of many disagreements we're going to have on for this card because I'm going to go with I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Maya World here to pull it off. So I'm going to go with her to pull it off and go to All in London.
Yeah. Yes. Look. I agree with you. I disagree with you. CEO's going to win. But I do like Maya World. She has a bright future in AEW, Bobby. I will say that. Bright future. But I know she was also hurt. And I wonder if that's going to be a big downfall for the match on Sunday. How hurt is she? How clear is she to wrestle right now? You know what I mean? That's going to be a very interesting aspect to look at this match. But CEO will win. I think Mercedes. There's no way our CEO. If Sheriff were here, I think she told you last night the rundown. I think she also picked CEO to win. So shout out to Sheriff. She'll join you again on Wednesday nights. But the next match. Like I said,
I have it. We have the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship match. Pac takes on the champion, Shota Umino. That's his
hold
name.
on, let me see what you're talking about. Pac will challenge Shota. You're right. I think it's a mono for the Global GT Heavyweight belt. Yes.
Yep.
Once again, this picture did not upload. I'm really getting mad at these pictures for not uploading. I had like 17 pictures all in a folder today, making sure they were all gonna be here, and they're not here. So my apologies about that. I will work on that next time when we do this. I'll make sure I get all the pictures up. But like I said, I have some pictures on the matches, but this one once again did not come through. So I'm a little upset about that. But this should be a good match. But I think Pac's going to win, honestly, Bobby. I think they're going to give it to the AEW guy. I don't see the New Japan guy going to end up winning this. What do you think?
I agree. I think Shota is going to retain the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship belt. It should be a good
Really?
match.
I said
but I'm
Pac,
gonna go.
by the way. So this will be a disagreement. I say they're giving it to the
Yeah.
AEW guy. They love to give every title to AEW guys.
Really? So you're going to go with Pac here? I'm going to go with Shota.
I am.
To
I
retain.
am.
I'm go.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
I'm going to go with Shota to retain.
Okay. No, yeah, you know. Here's the deal. I feel like every time they do this, Bobby, I just want to throw this out there, my friend, because every time they do one of these, all the AEW guys end up winning, and all the New Japan guys never win. I always, when we used to do these with Chris and Steve and Sheriff and Katie, when I used to do it with it, I always used to pick the New Japan guys, and they would always lose. So you know what? I'm going with the AEW guy this time, and if he loses, oh well. Oh well. Oh well. But yes. So, what's next on the card?
We have a 3-way tag team match: the Young Bucks against
actually the greatest tag team of all time, the Young Bucks. Go ahead.
Young Bucks. We have the team of the Young Bucks, L Sky Team, and Unbound Ho.
I have it up here.
Yeah.
There they are. So L Sky Team, Young Bucks, and what is that? You said Unbound Co? I think you said.
Yeah. Unbound Co. Yeah.
No idea who these two teams are, Bobby. You got to fill me in on who these guys are, because I have no idea.
I have
besides the Young Bucks.
I have no idea who these teams are. They're from New Japan, so or CMLL. But I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks.
Yeah, I'm also going with the Young Bucks, the greatest tag teams and former EVPs of the AEW, by the way, of all time. By the way, just another fun fact with Maddog there. Okay. Yeah. See. You get it. Okay. All right. What else do we have on this?
We have the AEW Continental Championship match: Bandino against the champion John Moxley for the AEW Continental Championship.
I have this. I will put this on the screen. I actually have the picture this time, Bobby. Look at that. I see. I actually have this one. Here's the thing. I want John Moxley to lose this because I want Will Ospreay to win everything. And I told you last time when me and you guest hosted the show, I want Will Ospreay to run the Death Riders. I want the Death Riders to turn on John Moxley, and this would be the start of that. It just, I feel like knowing Tony Khan and, the remarkable Renee Paquette, I feel like Moxley's going to retain, but I really am going to actually go with the polar opposite of this and actually say I want Bandito, and I think I'm going to pick Bandito to win the match. I really do want him to win. So I'll go with Bandito.
All right, so you got Bandito. As much as I like John Moxley and I want John Moxley to retain the title, something slightly is telling me that Bandito's going to win it. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna roll with Bandito here.
Yeah. No, it's just it's storyline wise. It's like he has to drop the belt at some point because think about it, the Death Riders have to turn. Let's say Ospreay does, okay, and then it is going to be I I forget what pay-per-view they're gonna have in June, but not June, but July. I think it's gonna be All In. I think it's in August. So they're gonna have maybe one more. But I know for a fact that Mark Briscoe is gonna get a match if his team wins, and I don't think they're gonna do that on a pay-per-view. I think they're gonna do that on Dynamite because the story has to be Will Ospreay and MJF. I think that's going to be the big story. And then I think the Death Riders, right? This is where the Death Riders get involved, go over to Will Ospreay. I think, he starts taking over them. I think Moxley goes out of that. And then that Ospreay and Moxley start up their feud again. I think that's how you should really run it. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Bandito, it's just, but I don't know. It's like Tony Khan loves to keep the belt on Moxley forever, but story-wise, they have to drop it. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough, but yeah, I agree. I think Bandito's gonna win. What else do we got?
Next match we have the AEW World Tag Team titles on the line. The champions Adam Copeland and Christian Cage against the Dolls.
And this is another poster I have, Bobby. I see. I came somewhat prepared, okay? I'm gonna take that down so they can see us, but I'm excited for this match, actually. The Dogs are a very underrated tag team, and they're very used on Collision a lot. So that's why they kind of get the rep they get. But honestly, Cope and Christian retain.
Okay, so last night during Dynamite, I told Sheriff this. I said I wasn't going to say anything until we did this prediction show tonight involving this match, this specific match. So here it is. Here it is, a spoiler. As much as I love Copeland and Cage as tag champs right now, I'm going to go with the upset pick here. I'm going to go with the Dolls to win it. That's my spoiler. I'm going to roll with the Dolls to pull it off.
The only thing is, this is where I have to disagree with you, my friend, because I don't see them winning because FTR is still there. I know they're not running it back, but I feel like they're gonna run it back. Especially at All In. FTR is going to get involved somehow, and they're going to run it back. Especially if the Young Bucks end up being the other tag champions from New Japan or CMLL, whatever the belts they're fighting for. I have no idea. But I would say, yeah, the big end game would be Cope and Christian versus FTR again. All In. So I would have to pick the champs to retain here, so that can happen.
All right, so we're going opposite here. I'm going with the Dolls, and you're going with Adam Copeland and Christian Cage.
Sir,
all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next match is for the AEW Women's World Championship champion Tekla against Starlight Kid.
Yes, sir.
So
I'm going to put this down here, but I do have the poster there. I'm proud of these posters that some of them uploaded. Right, and here's the situation. Thekla has to retain. You know why Thekla has to retain, Bobby? You know why? Stay with me, because CEO is going to beat her at All In. That is why. There's no way Starlight Kid's going to get the belt, Bobby. There's no way. I mean, the only way I can see is if Britt Baker comes back, but that's not going to happen. So, Britt Baker's, she might as well come over to the E and join us at this point, honestly. But no, yeah, I think Tekla.
I'm gonna go with Tekla to retain.
I agree because once again at All In. You know this. You know where I'm gonna go with this again. I'm gonna say it again like a broken record. The CEO is gonna beat her to become the AEW Women's Champion, and me, you, and Sheriff will be doing this. I'll be there on the post show for after All In with you guys, and I'll be doing the CEO dance with you guys.
You mean
But,
the most overrated woman in AEW
she's
history?
overpaid. I will give you that. She is the most overpaid in AEW.
No,
but
she's
you know
overrated.
what? And deserves
Overrated.
every single cent, Bobby. Every
She's
single
overrated.
cent. She deserves it. I will say, she damn well deserves it.
All right,
Anyway,
so next match. The next match is the men's, the finals in the men's Owen Hart tournament, which I feel this match is going to be the match of the night. Will Ospreay against Swerve Strickland. When this tournament started, I rode with Will Ospreay, and that's who I'm sticking. I'm going with Will Ospreay here.
Right. Well, first of all, I am proud to announce that we have the poster! Yay! I need to get a soundboard. Vinny has a soundboard. He used to do all the sounds, but I don't have a soundboard. But I will still cheer. Yay! Poster! I love Swerve Strickland, but Will Ospreay is the guy. Will Ospreay has to be the guy to take down MJF. Has to be the guy to do it. He's the biggest guy in the company. He's the best wrestler in the company. I would have to say that, as much as I always, troll Sheriff and call him Will Ocean Spray, I will have to admit on here, she's probably going to make me clip this, but that's fine. Will Ospreay is the best they have, and he needs to become world champion. He is so over with those fans, Bobby. It is absolutely insane. He is a great technical wrestler, and he can cut a promo like no tomorrow. How can this guy not be champion? I agree. He wins the match and becomes the Owen Hart Foundation winner to go on to take on. I still think MJF. I think MJF will be our champion. At All In still. I don't think he's losing the belt anytime soon. So.
All right, so we're both picking with Will Ospreay here. All right.
Yeah.
On to the next match. This next match should be a good one. Zack Sabre Jr. takes on Kenny Omega.
Sabre Jr. I'll help you out. Sabre Jr.
Yep.
And Kenny Omega.
This one's a tough one for me.
Well, I have to say this. These guys have wrestled in New Japan before. I'm going to bring up the poster because we have it. Hold on. If it loads.
What is their record against each other?
Why is it my poster is not loading? Like I said, there we go. I got the poster up. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kenny Omega. Here's the thing.
What is their record against each other?
In New Japan, I think it's like 4-4. These guys always go into a draw. Here's the thing, Bobby. This is what I'm mad about the most. This will be a time limit match. These guys had a match in 2018 in New Japan that had no time limit that ended in a draw. After I think it was a 70-minute match, one of the best matches I could. If I find it, I'll send it to you on YouTube. One of the best Kenny Omega matches I've ever seen. These guys always put on a clinic. Now, what pisses me off, Bobby, and this is what makes me mad. This match will be timed, so we better not end in a draw. But if I have to go with somebody, I'm gonna go with Kenny Omega. I think Kenny Omega, will win this match. What do you think?
Oh, man. I'm going to go... Dang, this is a tough one. This is so tough here.
I agree because, they're so good. I agree with you completely. And honestly, I've seen these guys in 60-man iron matches. I've seen these guys, in time limit draws. This match could be a draw for all we know. I hope not,
I'm actually going to go opposite. I'm gonna go with Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, no.
uh,
He's
yep,
very talented, by the way.
yep.
If you
I'm gonna
haven't
go.
seen any of his work in New Japan, I highly recommend it, Bob, because he's really good. Let's just say I don't wake up at 6 in the morning just to watch him because he's not good. He's good, trust me. And yes, I have got up at 6 in the morning to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't understand the commentary, but I'll sit there. I'll watch the matches. Yeah, they're pretty damn good. I'll be honest. Uh, anyway, so what
And
is next, my friend? We
the
still have a
next
lot
one,
to go through
the next
here.
one
I'm
is the main event.
not sure.
It's the six on
Gotcha.
six. It's the 6-on-6 steel cage match. Team Mark Briscoe. You got the team of Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, Darby Allin, and the conglomeration. Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy against MJF and the Don Cass family. Team MJF led by the AEW World Champ MJF, Kyle Fletcher, um, Okada, Kevin Knight,
Yep.
Andrade, and Jake Doyle.
Here's the thing. You can actually see it on our poster, Bobby. I will take that down. It's Team DC MJF versus Team Briscoe. So that's
Yep.
actually how they're billing this match. I found that poster today, actually, on AEW's Twitter account. So shout out to them for finding that poster.
That's a cool poster. I do
Yeah,
like
isn't
that.
it?
That
Isn't
is pretty
that
cool.
that's their promotional material, man? That's their marketing. I saw that. I had to add it. This, no matter what, Bobby, has championship implications everywhere. Don't you agree? Right? Everybody promising titles for this on who wins and who loses.
Yeah, Kevin Knight wants a title shot. MJF supposedly agreed to give Kevin Knight a title
Right.
shot, and Mark Briscoe
And
wants a
I also
title
want to.
shot.
Here's the
I'm gonna
thing:
go.
Mark Briscoe wins, he gets a title shot. Right
Yep,
now,
yep.
here's the situation. MJF, but here's the wild card. Right, there's a wild card. I think you're gonna know where I'm going with this, my friend. I believe you're going. Andrade is a wild card because, as you know, I've been paying attention to when I have been watching AEW. I really didn't get to watch last night, but I did get to watch you guys review it. He hasn't been too happy lately, from what I know. With the Don Callis family, he wants his own title shot. No, if Andrade's gonna be fully on board to help MJF out with this match on Sunday, am I
I would
right?
not. I would not be surprised at all if we see Andrade go solo here and leave the Don Callis family. It would not surprise me at all. I feel like that's what's been building towards. So I would not be surprised at all if this happens. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with Team Briscoe.
I
I think
agree.
Team Briscoe will win it, and Mark Briscoe will get a shot at the AEW World's Heavyweight Title.
Now, remember, they don't say where or when that can be. So that actually can be before AEW All In, that title
Yep.
shot. Briscoe can lose, and then it's going to be MJF and Will Ospreay. I still think that's going to happen. But yes, I agree with you, Bobby. I do think Team Briscoe is going to win. And I think you're right, too. Andrade walks out of Don Callis family, and that could set up a feud between him and Kevin Knight. You see where it goes? Him, the TNT champion right now, being Kevin Knight being the TNT champion, it sets up a match between, the one who went solo and then, of course, Kevin Knight. So I think they're kind of building towards that because Andrade wants his own title shot and he's not getting it, and Kevin Knight might get one, and so that's where I think you're right. I don't think MJF's team's going to win this match. I think that the Team Briscoe ends up winning because just Andrade's that wild card, man. He's just like he's that true Team MJF big time. You know what I mean? It's just like I can't explain it. It's just, it's so weird, but it's also like, you want, but I can see that happening. And then, like I said, Kevin Knight and Andrade at Allin. I think that would be a good match for the TNT Championship. You put them on the card on the card there for Allin. So I think that's it, man. I don't know unless there's any other matches I missed.
That was it. That was all 10.
Yeah, this, like I said, I am very excited for Forbidden Door. I am very excited. And before we get up on out of here, I just want to make a couple of announcements. The first big announcement, I gotta have Katie make a post for this. We are officially, Bobby, this is so cool, by the way, I did not know this, officially on Spotify now, by the way. I do want to make this announcement. The shows will be up every day after the recording. So after we do this recording, the show will be up either tomorrow or on Saturday. Saturdays. But we are now on UPRW is now on Spotify. I'm very excited for that. And more into the future on that there, and more, we'll be looking into more of that. And I also have to say that, we have a lot of shows on UPRW and UPR Entertainment as well. And I'm going to quickly run down the list for us, Bobby, here. So Monday nights, right after Raw, you can catch Cactus Katie, Zia Silent, and I believe Steamin' Willie Beeman for Monday Night Raw. Tuesday nights, that's right after Monday night, by the way. Stay tuned for this week's. I think this week's going to be at 6 p.m. Raw, so we'll stay tuned for our social medias for that. Thursday nights, you can catch myself and the wrestling doll, or the sensational Sabrina Estella, the wrestling doll, and myself, Maddog, the news guy, Maddog Kelly, the news guy. That is a mouthful. After NXT, every Tuesday night. Then on Wednesday night, we have. Go ahead, Bobby, take it away. Who do we have on Wednesdays?
We have yours truly, Bobby Steele, which is me, and we have the sheriff, Tamara. We do AEW Dynamite review show at 10:15 p.m. Where we go over AEW Dynamite. We talk about the card, the event, if you will, and that's pretty much it.
Actually, you're missing one more component. Next week, you guys are getting a third co-host. The executive consultant, breaking news by the Maddog here, will be joining you guys. Have fun with that. He calls AEW All Elite Whackness, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm surprised he actually is joining you guys, because I know he barely watches AEW, so
yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to see you three next week. But Thursday night, sometimes we do these special shows. Me and you, Bobby, will be back for the big one. I don't know if they're doing one next month in July, or maybe All-In's in July. I thought All-In was in August. I have to look at the calendar. But if they do another one in July, we'll be back here to cover it on this channel for the special prediction shows. And then I believe moving to Friday nights, still on Saturday nights. I have no idea at this point. I gotta ask Vincent. But it's the SmackDown Showdown with the Venomous Vince and Jeffrey, I believe. I believe they're covering SmackDown now. I believe they're now moving to Friday nights, I think starting tomorrow night, I think. Or maybe they're starting next week. I have to ask them on when they're moving. But usually catch them Friday nights or Saturday, depending on the case. I think it's Saturday nights or Friday nights. Stay tuned to our socials for that. We have a lot of stuff on entertainment. I believe the guys just did a review over there, Angels in the Outfield, so please go check that out. And I think we have also a bunch of other movie reviews over there.
And don't forget,
Bobby, don't forget any other.
Don't forget this Saturday is WWE Night of Champions. So that is this Saturday. So I assume there will be a prediction show.
Yes. Hopefully tomorrow night. Yes, from what I've been hearing, tomorrow night. So stay tuned to our social medias for that as well. Thank you, Bob, for bringing that up. Myself and the great, sensational Sabrina Estella, we did our predictions for Great American Bash on Tuesday. Myself and her went through all the matches Tuesday night. So please go watch the replay of that. That was a lot of fun doing that with her. And hopefully, going forward when NXT has those peelies, we can just do it on the show. Makes my life easier. Anyway, we're gonna get up out of here. Bobby, thank you for having me in here to help you host this. I always have a blast doing this with you, my friend. Do you have any other thoughts or going into this weekend? Of this insane amount of wrestling we're about to watch. I think they said it was over about 40 hours we're gonna get this weekend, honestly.
Jeez.
So
A lot of wrestling this weekend.
yeah.
Just enjoy yourself. If you guys be able to watch both WWE Night of Champions and AEW Forbidden Door both Saturday and Sunday
Great
night.
American Bash. Don't forget, Great American Bash is on Sunday too, Bobby. Going head to head.
Oh, I forgot about NXT's The Great American Bash. Wow,
that's
so
right.
three pay-per-views,
Me and
three
myself and Sabrina
PLEs,
covered it the other night.
and 2 weekends. Yep. Wow. So all weekend of
they're going
wrestling.
against
So
each other. That's starting. The thing is one you have to pay $40 for, and the other one, if you have CW, you can watch it for free with CW. So that's why a lot of people say they're going to choose WWE over AEW that night because one's free and one you have to pay. So, but honestly, man, I'm excited for this weekend. But guess what? I won't even be around this weekend because I'll be at fireworks and I'm going to Godsmack Sunday night. So I won't even be around to watch all this. So I have a lot to watch next week. But I'm still excited to watch all of it, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get out of here, I just have to say, go Team USA. I think we're playing Turkey, I think, starting in a couple of minutes. I'm very excited for us. I believe this will be game 4. I think we already made it to the knockout rounds. So I'm very excited for that.
I am banking before we leave. I am banking I am banking for next Saturday, July 4th. Team USA against London, England in a World Cup. It would be a miracle if Team USA wins it on 4th of July.
I think that would be really cool. I mean,
that would be really cool. Yes.
But yeah, that would be great. I'm not gonna lie. I just hope they win tonight. I know they made it, so I'm rooting for them. And yeah, I'm rooting for all the wrestling this weekend. And thank you for having me on, my friend. I can't wait to do AEW All In with you, the prediction show there, because we're gonna talk more about CEO because she's going to win.
No, we're not. No, we're not either. No, we're not.
This weekend. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. Bobby, thank you for having me on, my friend. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Check out the other shows, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
See you guys.
Bye.